Hey guys, what's up? I apologize in advance for recording this way, but I have figured out this is so far the best way I've found to record these types of videos. I have some workout footage, don't worry, it won't be just me talking with a slideshow this time. Unfortunately, I only have about 6 minutes of footage, so we're gonna have to work with it. So, we're gonna be talking about creatine today. This was highly requested on my Instagram for me to talk about this. I've been taking creatine for about 3/4 of a year, more like half a year. And I've done a crap load of research on all this stuff. So here, I'll answer some commonly asked questions, and I'll also just give you everything you need to know about creatine and its different forms and what you should take. So a lot of people ask, is creatine natural? It's like, yes, it is natural. Creatine is naturally occurring in your body, and you could find it in red meats. And we just don't get that much of creatine in our daily lives, because in order to get the amount of creatine we need for our daily value for it to be beneficial is about 2.5 pounds of meat, right? No one's eating 2.5 pounds of meat, okay? That's why it's in the supplement form. You would have to eat like 1,500 calories worth of meat to get this, amount of creatine. 5 grams of creatine, aka 5,000 milligrams of creatine. Okay? That's what you need for it to be beneficial. That's like the daily amount you want to take. No more, no less. Any less, not beneficial. Any more, it's not going to do anything more, okay? You need 5 grams. If you're taking more than that, you're crazy. It's not going to do anything for you. It's not how it works. So you may be asking, well, why should I take creatine? One, it's shown to help brain function, okay? Not just, it doesn't just benefit you in your lifting career or whatever, your fitness goals. It benefits your brain activity, okay? The main reason why you're going to take this, though, is for the fitness benefits. So let me get into that. So what creatine does is it takes your ATP storage and will fully restore it by taking your ADP and converting it back into ATP, which is now usable. ADP is useless to your body, cannot use it for energy. But creatine will turn your adenine triphosphate from, well, that's what you want it to be. It turns it from adenosine diphosphate, that's it, back to, adenine triphosphate. Turns your ADP back into ATP, fills your energy storage. So there's, this doesn't directly lead to muscle growth, but indirectly. This will give you energy. If you take this before the gym, it's not a pre-workout, okay? It's not going to hype you up like caffeine. But this is going to, give you that energy to blast out like an extra 2 reps each set, right? So that is crucial to building muscle. And this is going to fill your muscles with a little bit of water, right? So it's going to make you look bigger, and it's going to help you with recovery, because having water in your muscles is going to be beneficial to, repairing them once you tear them in the gym. A lot of people say, oh, I don't want to take creatine because it's supposed to make you bloated and stuff. It does not make you bloated, guys. If you see people who are on creatine, do they look bloated to you? No, they usually don't. Creatine does not bloat you. It does not make you into a, walrus, okay? Like I said earlier, all you need is 5 grams. So you want to get a creatine supplement that has the amount per serving at 5 grams. You don't want 2.5 grams. There's a lot of creatine supplements that will have the serving size at 2.5 grams. Guys, that's a scam. You gotta take 2 scoops of that then, or you gotta take.
Hey yo, if you don't hit this for 7, I'm tossing this phone over the railing.
Just ignore this. Danny wanted me to rep this deadlift out. Anyway, So get a supplement where the amount per serving is 5 grams, okay? No
7.
less, because then you're just
1.
wasting your money. Alright,
2.
guys, if you didn't know, creatine is super cheap.
Switching grips.
Super cheap.
3.
That's why it's so popular. It works and it's cheap.
4.
You can get 120 servings for $21,
5.
right? That's crazy.
Yo, that really looking mighty.
2 brands I trust are Optimum Nutrition,
6.
which is
one more.
the On brand. You may see that a lot. Works really well. And then I also really like Dimetized creatine. Dimetized is a good brand. I trust them a lot. And their stuff is a lot less grainy. It's a lot easier to mix with water. It's a lot more soluble. So now let me go over the different types of creatine that you may have heard of or, I don't know, seen in an advertisement, right? I'll tell you which ones are worth it, which ones are just a scam. So there's creatine monohydrate. This is the one that you're going to want, okay? Creatine monohydrate is the most studied form of creatine. It's been around for a long time, and it's trusted by a lot of people. No, you can't go wrong with creatine monohydrate. It's had countless studies on it. It's the most effective. Another type is creatine nitrate. Now this one's being hyped up. It improves like the solubility of creatine, and it shows some promise, but there aren't many studies done on it yet. So, I wouldn't take it over creatine monohydrate. And companies are going to advertise the crap out of this because it does look good. It does look good. But they're going to charge way more for this because it's a new thing, right? And it's being hyped up. It's not worth the extra money. It really isn't. Stick with monohydrate. You have creatine citrate, which is more water soluble, but it doesn't really have any benefits to it. More water soluble, it doesn't, increase how well it works, right? You have creatine ester. That, it doesn't really benefit you that much. They say it's better absorbed, but it doesn't actually turn into reusable creatine. It's actually turned into an unusable substance called creatinine. Very easy to mix up with creatine. So no benefits to that. They're just going to charge you more money, right? Creatine suspended in a liquid, like in a can, like in those C4 things where it says super creatine. Guys, don't get it in that form. It's stupid. It's a waste. They don't tell you how much creatine's in that drink. And when creatine sits in a liquid for too long, it becomes creatinine, which is unusable. And then there's micronized creatine, which is found in monohydrate creatine. It just increases the solubility of creatine, which is how well it dissolves in water, right? And it's good, but it doesn't improve the creatine's effectiveness, but I like it. It dissolves in the water faster, and it's in monohydrate already, so might as well get it. Creatine magnesium chylate. Magnesium helps the processing of creatine, so it's theorized by combining them that you can increase the effectiveness of creatine, but not many studies have been done on it yet, so they're going to charge you more money for something that probably works the same as creatine monohydrate. Not worth it. Buffer creatine is processed to raise the pH level, and it's supposed to make it more effective, but there's no research to back that up. They're just going to charge you more for it. Don't get it. And then creatine malate. Creatine malate is creatine mixed with malic acid, which shows benefits for athletic performance, alone. But in conjunction with creatine, there are not many studies showing that this improves creatine itself. And creatine pyruvate is mixed with pyruvate acid, which shows it, can raise plasma levels in creatine, but it doesn't show that makes it more effective. So, long story short, guys, get creatine monohydrate. I trust the Optimum Nutrition brand and the Dimetized brand. Get it in powder form, and yes, they are all unflavored. It's pretty obvious, so if you don't I don't know. It tastes like nothing, guys. And then I wouldn't get the pill form. Pill form is annoying. Who wants to take 2 pills a day? That's, bullcrap. Just get powder. Mix in 8 ounces of water. They don't come with scoopers, so, you're going to have to scoop it yourself and measure it, by yourself. Let me answer some commonly asked questions. So, a lot of people, here, let me get to that part. Here. Alright, so, does creatine make you gain weight? No. Unless you're eating a calorie surplus, you're not going to gain weight. What does creatine do to your body? Like I said, it turns your ADP back into ATP, gives you some energy. It'll put water in your muscles. Is creatine a steroid? No, it's naturally occurring in your body, and it comes from, red meats. We can't eat that much of it, so it's in supplement form like a vitamin. Is creatine bad for your heart? No, it doesn't affect that at all. When you should take creatine, I'd like to take it right before a workout. Take it at the same time every day. That's all you need to do, really. Does creatine make you lose hair? No, it does not make you lose hair. This is another commonly, I don't know. It's, a lot of people say, oh, creatine make you lose your hair. Guys, maybe if you're a psychopath and you're taking, 50 grams, don't do that. 5 grams, guys. Creatine does not affect your hair. Does creatine burn fat? No, not directly, but it'll, help you burn fat if you have more energy, right, after taking it. And then you're able to put that much more work in the gym to burn fat. So, indirectly, yes. Should you take creatine every day? Yes, you have to take creatine every single day, guys. That's how creatine works. If you don't take it every day, it's, you lose the effects of it. It builds up over time. After 30 days, I started seeing results, and then it tapered off and plateaued, right? But you still keep taking it every day. If you stop taking creatine, then you don't get any benefit from it. It's super cheap too, so why not? Is creatine just water weight? No, it's not just water weight. It could, make you hold more water, but it's not going to make you look bloated, right? It's in your muscles, It's going to make your arms look bigger. It's not going to make your stomach stick out. Does creatine make you stronger? Indirectly, yes, because you're able to push yourself harder in the gym and get stronger, right? Can I mix creatine with protein? Yeah, you can. You can mix it in like a protein shake. You could put it on anything really, as long as it goes in your mouth. Does creatine affect sleep? No, it does not affect sleep, but if you take it right before bed, I assume, you'll have a little more energy in you. I would not take this before bed, guys. That's pretty obvious. Take it before a workout or right after a workout. How quickly does creatine work? For me to feel effects, it took a few days, right? But you'll feel it right away. But to see results from it, it takes a little while. I would say 10 days or less. But you'll notice right away that you have more energy. So that's how I'm going to wrap up this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed and learned a little something about creatine monohydrate and all the other forms. Don't get the other forms. Too much money. Not worth it. Not studied enough. Creatine monohydrate, powder form, 5 gram servings. Go get it, guys. And I'll catch you in the next video, guys. I'll hopefully drop one tomorrow too, about how to lose weight or something like that. See you guys.